Right now, in your local liquor store, there's a bottle sitting on the bottom shelf. No fancy packaging, no wax seal, no limited release sticker, just bourbon. Honest, full-proof, properly aged bourbon. And it is going to beat the $100 bottle sitting 2 shelves above it in a blind tasting. Not occasionally, not on a good day. Every single time the labels get covered and the only thing that matters is what is actually in the glass. The bourbon industry has spent the last decade convincing you that price equals quality, that the bottles behind the locked case are there because they deserve to be, not because the margin on them is 6 times higher than the bottle on the bottom shelf. Today, we are exposing that lie. 5 bottles, all under $40, all capable of going toe-to-toe with bourbons costing 2, 3, even 4 times as much. These are the 5 value kings of American bourbon. After today, you will never look at the bottom shelf the same way again. Here is something bourbon marketing does not want becoming common knowledge. 5 or 6 parent companies produce the overwhelming majority of recognizable bourbon brands in America. Within each company, the cheap bottles and the expensive bottles often run through the same distillery, the same water, the same mash bill, and the same equipment. Strip away the story and the price, cover the label, pour it blind. Suddenly, the playing field looks very different. Every bottle on this list has been tested against significantly more expensive competition in blind panels. Every single one outperformed or matched its premium counterparts. Not because of lucky batches, because the whiskey is genuinely excellent and dramatically underpriced. Every dollar those brands did not spend on marketing mythology stayed in the bottle. And that is exactly where you want it. Number 1, Old Grandad 114, approximately $30, 114 proof, and built on a Jim Beam high rye mash bill. Old Grandad 114 does not sit quietly on the shelf. It dares you to compare it to everything around it. At 114 proof and built on a mash bill containing approximately 27% rye, one of the highest in Jim Beam's entire lineup, this bourbon delivers a punch that most $80 bottles can only dream about. The nose hits immediately with cinnamon spice and roasted peanut. The palate builds boldly through the middle with dry oak and caramel sweetness that keeps things balanced rather than aggressive. The finish lingers with spice and wood for several minutes. In blind tastings, this bottle consistently fools experienced drinkers into guessing far higher prices. Some mistake it for limited edition barrel strength releases. When the label is covered, the intensity and complexity simply do not suggest $30. Young craft distilleries routinely charge double for high-proof releases that taste raw and unfinished. Old Grandad 114 has none of those problems. The age is sufficient, the proof is earned, and the flavor is fully integrated. At $30, this is proof, literally and figuratively, that you do not have to spend big to drink big. Number 2, Russell's Reserve 10-year value bourbon, approximately $40, 90 proof, Wild Turkey Distillery. Age statements are disappearing from American bourbon. Brands that once guaranteed 8, 10, or 12 years now use language like age to peak maturity, words that sound meaningful and mean nothing verifiable. When genuine age statements survive, they migrate upward on the price ladder. A guaranteed 10-year bourbon is now routinely a $60 or $80 bottle. And then there is Russell's Reserve 10-year at $40, with a full decade on the label. 10 years in the barrel does things that younger whiskey simply cannot replicate. Tannins integrate completely. Caramel sugars deepen into dried fruit and leather. The finish develops tobacco, seasoned wood, and mature spice that linger long after the glass is empty. Russell's Reserve delivers all of that at a price that makes 10-year competitors look expensive by comparison. Blind tasting panels have placed it directly alongside Eagle Rare and found it equally complex, occasionally richer. Reviewers consistently describe its balance as exceptional for the price, not too sweet, never thin, with a backbone of oak maturity that is rare below $50. In a market where age statements are treated as luxury features, this bottle is a quiet act of integrity. Number 3, Evan Williams Bottled in Bond, approximately $20, 100 proof, from Heaven Hill Bernheim Distillery. Most bourbon marketing is built on language that sounds specific and means nothing. Words like small batch, handcrafted, and artisanal appear on labels from distilleries producing millions of gallons annually, with no legal definition attached to any of them. Evan Williams' bottled in bond carries different language, and that language is legally enforceable. The Bottled in Bond Act was passed by Congress in 1897 as a consumer protection law. It was a direct response to an industry flooded with adulterated products. To carry the designation, a whiskey must be the product of a single distilling season, produced by one distiller at one distillery, aged a minimum of 4 years, and bottled at exactly 100 proof with no additives of any kind. That white label is not a design choice. It is the federal government's guarantee that what is inside has not been manipulated or enhanced beyond what the grain, water, yeast, and barrel produced. Rich caramel on the nose, vanilla and oak on the palate, a backbone of grain sweetness that holds up in cocktails and rewards careful sipping. Expert panels have ranked it above mainstream bourbons retailing at double its price. Bartenders have relied on it for decades, not because it is cheap, but because it is consistent and genuinely flavorful. At $20, with a legal guarantee behind it, this is the budget king of American bourbon. Number 4, Cooper's Craft Barrel Reserve. Approximately $32, 100 proof, Brown-Forman Distillery. Most bourbon innovation happens at the grain level. The barrel itself tends to be treated as a constant. You char it, fill it, store it, and wait. Brown-Forman's cooperage team decided that approach was leaving flavor on the table. Before the standard char is applied, Brown-Forman's coopers carve precise grooves into the interior surface of each barrel. These grooves increase the surface area of wood in contact with the maturing spirit, deepening the extraction of compounds that normal aging delivers far more slowly. The result is vanilla, butterscotch, and wood character that you would typically associate with whiskey aged significantly longer. The texture is where it becomes most noticeable. Reviewers consistently describe a creaminess and viscosity unusual for this price point. Words like pillowy and marshmallowy appear with enough frequency to confirm this is not coincidence. The finish carries soft spice and lingering oak that feels earned rather than manufactured. Most distilleries would attach a $60 price tag to a bourbon with this much character. Cooper's Craft keeps it at $32. Technique over hype, innovation over marketing. The inventive underdog of this entire list. Number 5, Wild Turkey 101. Approximately $25, 101 proof. Wild Turkey Distillery, Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. In the bourbon industry's lean years, the 1980s and the 1990s, distillery after distillery made the same quiet calculation. Lower proof meant more bottles per barrel. More bottles meant more revenue, and proof dropped across Kentucky without announcement, trusting that most consumers would not notice. Jimmy Russell noticed. Russell had joined Wild Turkey in 1954 at 18. When the industry-wide proof reduction gained momentum, he refused. He refused to lower the proof. He refused to dilute the character that had defined Wild Turkey 101 for decades. He refused to let short-term economics matter more than long-term integrity. He is still at Wild Turkey. He is now in his 80s. Wild Turkey 101 is still 101 proof, a blend of 6 to 8 year barrels at full proof. Caramel, vanilla, and cherry on the nose. Bold rye spice builds across the palate, with rich grain sweetness underneath. A finish that bartenders call the Kentucky hug, warmth spreading from the chest outward and staying there. Put it in a fancy decanter with a limited release backstory and charge $65. Nobody would question it. Instead, it sits at $25, available everywhere, consistent from bottle to bottle because Jimmy and Eddie Russell blend every batch to taste rather than to a number. Wild Turkey 101 does not just make this list, it anchors it. The benchmark for American bourbon at a price that defies every logic the premium market has tried to establish. 5 bottles, all under $40, all capable of defeating bourbons at 2, 3, or 4 times their price when the labels come off. Old Grandad 114, high rye intensity that fools experts into guessing double its price. Russell's Reserve 10-year, a genuine age statement the industry decided should cost twice as much. Evan Williams bottled in bond, the federal government's guarantee for $20. Cooper's Craft Barrel Reserve, barrel engineering worth $60, available for $32. Wild Turkey 101, the benchmark for American bourbon, period. None of these bottles are here because of a marketing campaign. None of them have celebrity endorsements or artificial scarcity driving their reputation. They are here because the whiskey inside them is genuinely excellent. The real test has never been the price tag. It has always been what is in your glass. So here is the question. Which of these 5 is already on your shelf, and which one are you picking up this week? Drop it in the comments, we want to know. Hit subscribe. Every week, we find more value hiding in plain sight. This has been Spirit Tasting Lab. Pour something worth your attention.